quite a struggle.
I'd size the game up like this. That was as bad of an offensive first half as we've had all season, along the lines of Southern Miss, because we had 12 turnovers and just it's kind of a struggle because we have individually talented guys, and usually as the season grows, things become easier to play together as a team. And it's not an intent issue where people don't want to play team ball, but being able to pass and be patient on possessions, take what the defense gives. We didn't have any of that going for us in the first half. We were so fortunate to be down 5 points, and the reason why we were down 5 points is we were playing really hard on defense, and it was hard for them to score. Second half, we played the entire second half with only 5 turnovers, and although it wasn't pretty, between Solomon and Mark, I think they went a combined 0 for 8 from 3. That's never good for our team. But we were better, and our defense remained the same. And sometimes on the road, man, when you can find a way and you can play great defense and learn, it means the world, because you're not going to be perfect every game, especially in conference play. So to me, this is one of our hardest earned victories of the season.
20 games in, Sean, are you concerned about the turnovers on offense? Or?
I am. I'm not as concerned because, we show glimpses. For example, to play here in a half with 5, you're saying that's about as well as you can do at Washington, because believe me, they pressure you and they have great athletic talent, the crowd's into the game. So you look at that 20 minutes and I think we leave here feeling really good. And we've done that throughout the season. I can't tell you where we'd have a half that's bad and then flip it in the second half. But no question, for us to do special things and continue to win, playing with 12 or fewer is our goal, and we have to be more consistent in that area, and I think our offense has to continue to develop.
So some of that early play where you weren't moving the ball much, it was a function of guys maybe trying to win it too hard individually, like maybe UCLA a little
Very
bit?
similar to UCLA, and the one common theme is, Aziz affects so many shots at the rim that, when at first not successful, try something different. We never really caught on to that until maybe about 4 minutes into the second half, where, okay, that's not working, let's go to plan B, because he affects so many shots at the rim, even if he doesn't block them. And that was part of, early on, our problems. But again, I'm really, really excited that we were able to win. Caleb Tarczewski, in a quiet way, has put together his 2 best games of his career. Against USC, he had 10 points and 7 rebounds. Tonight, he played and had 10 and 8. And, his presence on defense, a lot like Aziz, and all of a sudden him being able to contribute 10 points really helps us, especially in a night like tonight.
Yeah. It seemed like he was reliable in the first half when things were going well.
Yeah, and, he missed the one dunk. He was close to really having a good game. And I think that it shows that, where he'll one day be. And maybe that day is still this season, because he's doing some things in the last couple of weeks, or last week, I should say, that we haven't really seen in a consistent way. So I'm really happy for him.
Wilcox at 4 for 16, the design of your defense?
Nick Johnson is an elite defender. When you start to feel that way, I think you'll get comments from the other coach or the opposing players, and they'll admit that he's really good on defense, and he is. Nick didn't play particularly well in the first half, but again, a sign of his growth and maturity is he was the best player, certainly on our team, maybe in the entire game in the second half. He did everything.
Last week you called Solomon's jumpers the moment of truth jumpers. Did he have another one today?
He did, baseline, yep. And he only had 2 points in the first half, and he's just he's a surefire great college player. To me, I think his future is very, very bright, because in the big moments he's really delivered for us, and he means so much to our team.